Hi, Philip from TW White and Sons. We've been very lucky to take this car in part exchange. It is a beautiful Mazda CX-5 2.0 165 Sport Nav Plus, finished in eternal blue with black leather. This customer's part exchanged this car for another Mazda from us in our Weybridge branch. Absolutely lovely example, done just a shade under 19,000 miles, and as you'd expect with this car, some fantastic specification. You've got keyless entry here on the doors. You just press the button, door opens if you've got the key on you. Alloy wheels, privacy glass. You've got this electric tailgate system here with retractable load area cover, keeps all your valuables safe. 60/40 split rear seat, well actually more than that, so yeah, 60/40 split rear seat system, and you've got these levers here which retract the seats. Obviously you also have this retractable load area cover here, slides back in, gives you a full extent of the room that's on offer. Underneath here you got your Bose amplifier, tools, etc., pump kit, locking wheel nut, etc. Really good specification with this car. You can see there it's got reverse aid sensors. Wonderful black leather interior, stitched, extends over to the door cards. You have electric windows and electric door mirrors here, power folding door mirrors. Bose Sound System. As you'd expect with this level of car, you're getting a huge amount of spec. On sitting inside the car, you got Mazda's engine stop-start engine technology with the i-stop, lane departure warning system and traction control, as well as parking sensors, and you've got your electric tailgate switch there. In the mirrors you've also got blind spot monitoring in this vehicle as well. Let's just clarify the mileage. Keyless start, engine stop start button. So alright, the mileage 18,745 miles, and you've got a trip meter here as well under the info button on the multi-function steering wheel. Tells us everything we need to know. Range left in the tank, and we can also reset all of that. Doesn't need a service in a while. 18,745 miles. Very clear instrumentation. Multi-function steering wheel. We'll just turn on some lights here. Multi-function steering wheel indicates your fuel computer and trip meter under the info button. Voice control on the integrated Bluetooth, and on the right hand side you've got intelligent radar cruise control there, and beyond that auto wipers with variable speed on the intermittent and rear wiper operation. Automatic lights here as well with front and rear fog lamps. So really great specification, been really well looked after this car in arguably one of the best colours that Mazda produces, the eternal blue. You got here multimedia, Mazda's MZD navigation communication centre with a widescreen sat nav, and this is all operated here through this main navigation wheel, and you'll see an array of switches around those. The star button on the left hand side of that navigation wheel is to set up your favourites. The opposing button with the little arrow is the back button, so that's how you toggle through your menu. You turn the main navigation wheel left or right, execute a command by pushing it, and you've got your back button to the right hand side. So above those three switches, navigation, home screen and music and master control from the volume. You've also got here electric handbrake. Over here very clearly DAB radio, FM AM and USB connectivity, so you got a whole range of switches there, stations rather there. Back to the home screen. Navigation, very simple. This is on its nighttime setting. If you want to go onto its daytime setting, it's like this. Very straightforward. You find town or postcode. You can set up home address. You can set up your favorites, look at history, where you've been, etc. Very straightforward. Settings, you can personalize this CX5 to suit your own individual settings. This car has a head-up display, which is a bit difficult to see through this camera here, but I can see it perfectly in front of me. But you can adjust the height, the brightness, the rotation of that, and the display information. It will display the navigation signal, it's worth mentioning that. And a really useful safety feature on this vehicle. Keeps you within speed limits, warns you, has traffic sign recognition. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant system. Display we're looking at, you can adjust this between auto, day and night modes. You can adjust the brightness and the contrast. Safety, it's got a wide range of safety features, including distance recognition support system, smart city brake support, which is very useful. You get too close to an object, the car will automatically brake. You've got blind spot monitoring system, one of my favorites here for safety. You're on the motorways, somebody's appeared in your blind spot, it will warn you of that on the exterior mirrors they light up with orange symbols. So really useful thing. You can of course adjust the volume control parameters of that blind spot monitoring as well. Down to lane keep assist, really useful, keeps you in the correct lane. On the motorway you can adjust the intervention of that, the sensitivity, lane departure alert, the alert type, and the alert strength. So really useful, keeps you in the correct lane. If you veer or wander, it will warn you of that. So some really good safety features on this vehicle. Back to the sound system here, it has Bose, so you got center point, which gives you a more immersive sound experience. Bose audio pilot, which if you engage that, it will adjust the sound level to compensate for any road or engine noise, bass, treble, etc. These are fantastic cars to drive. Plenty of power there out of its 165 PS engine, allied to a 6-speed manual box. Great amount of power. The vehicle, you can set up various things on the vehicle, such as your door locks. You can adjust your auto door lock mode, your keyless lock beep volume, whether you have it on low, medium, high or off. Your auto relock time, your walk away locking, that's if you walk away with the keys in your pocket, the car will automatically lock. Devices, Bluetooth network management. You've also got here temperature. You can adjust your temperature between Celsius and Fahrenheit, your distance between miles and kilometers. So a great amount of features there on this CX5. Fuel economy monitor. You'll see you've got the car is either iStop ready or it's not. It's not iStop ready at the moment, but if it was iStop ready, you drive up to some traffic lights, let's say they were red, the engine would stop and engage as soon as you depress the clutch and input the gear. Fantastic system, really brilliant for the environment, really good on fuel economy, etc. Vehicle status monitor, warning guidance and maintenance. Warning guidance will come up if you need if you need to put fuel in it, for example. Scheduled maintenance, this car will need a service. It's not due for 5 months or 10,000 miles or whatever comes first, but we will service the vehicle. So that's your main multimedia widescreen system here on board this Mazda CX-5 2.0 165PS Sport Nav Plus manual. Down here you've got your really useful settings with this: heated seats, heated steering wheel, this one really useful, 3-stage heated seats, and climate control air conditioning. You just press auto, it directs all the air automatically for you according to internal temperature of the car. You can of course choose to override this by pressing these directional controls here, or going to the fan speeds. Heated rear window, demist on the screen, recirculation button, taking air from the outside in, which is by far the best setting for this. In here, center armrest, you won't be able to see this, but twin USB socketry, and the card input that enables the sat nav. Auto dimming rear view mirror. As I say, it's done 18,745 miles. A great spec Mazda CX-5. Fantastic to drive. Huge specification. Great road holding, handling and braking characteristics on these CX-5s. Stunning colour, eternal blue. If you want to find out any more information about this Mazda CX-5, or indeed any of our other CX-5 used stock, or indeed any of our other used cars, please go onto our website, which is www.twhiteandsons.co.uk. Thank you very much for watching.